Hello and welcome back. So let's just do a little recap because it's been a few months since I've even gone and looked at this. Stone button is 1 second pulse, wooden button is 1.5 second pulse. Um, we'll just look through the stuff very brief. Well, not okay. So daylight and night for that. Strongest signal happens at noon. I was thinking of doing something like this for one of my worlds. 40 blocks is the range for tripwires. Emit power, depending on the amount of people. Okay, so obviously I did some other stuff as well. Okay, so yeah, so the power can go up or down. I did some various things. So that's the way to do it down. And it's 0.1 second delay, I think, isn't it, on torches? So various ways to do it. So yeah, just remembering this one. Yeah, because this is powering this block. Yeah, so there's various ways to do it with the torches, and there's the more simple way of doing it. Well, that's the most simple, isn't it? This way is cool. This way is probably the least intuitive out of all of them, I'd say. Yeah, I suppose this is not that intuitive because, yeah, this is just powering the block beneath it, really. But it was just funny because you don't really think of this as being like you wouldn't imagine this being on this side of the block. But anyway, so there's that. I'm going to go basically just going to go to wherever I got up to, but we're going to do a little recap. I think I've done this before as well. Redstone torch powered dust and yeah, I think there was probably more redstone in here. So yeah. So yeah, it's just everything that is on this block. It's basically just like a. It's like having. I believe the same result you would get if there was just a redstone block there, wouldn't you? No, you wouldn't. Hmm. Interesting. So with the torch here, that is there. With this here, yeah, it doesn't. So the torch actually provides a stronger signal than yeah, it's kind of like a weak signal, isn't it? When you think about it, is the signal is actually weak that comes through from here. So we have a piston. Yeah. Well, it is. I mean, that's kind of makes it weak, doesn't it? Because if there's a torch here. What's the best way to illustrate that, though? I'm trying to think. It's difficult. But yeah, I mean, either way, though, I don't know. I don't know how to illustrate it. But that is an interesting fact that the torch will power basically 2 blocks above it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's why. I suppose that's why this itself works really. Yeah, and obviously the redstone. I don't know. So yeah, when this torch turns off, it's an off. What is that? Oh yeah, I remember this now. Yeah, some things only respond when you actually turn them off, like this, the dropper. Gotta love that one. So take one tick to change states and ignore one tick pulses. Where's the example of that? Oh, there isn't one. It's always on, powers itself, and can be moved. That's weird. Yeah, I think it. Oh, so it does power the one underneath it, does it? Let me just check. It looks like it does, doesn't it? Yep. Yeah, that's the thing, because yeah, I mean, obviously that's the thing. Obviously, it powers like this one, but I mean, I guess it's just the same thing, really. That's the thing. This is the same thing as that one. Yeah. But yeah, so this powers this piston, which pushes the block. Why does it turn off for a second? Or a split second? It does though, doesn't it? While it's in transit, it seems to be off. While it's returning to its original state, it's actually off. You can actually see. Yeah. It's because it's making a state change from being a line of redstone to just being a dot. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, redstone wire, yeah, 15 blocks. This is going to be a pretty long fucking intro. What I might do actually with this is that I may make this just another part one. It may make more sense now I think about it. So carries a power 15 blocks. I may have destroyed some of this stuff, to be honest. It looks like I've gone a bit. Okay, that doesn't really tell you anything, though. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, I must have. Yeah, well that makes sense. Put another one in there. Put loads in there. They go. They really fucking go back in their place fast, don't they? They take their time. Like, oh, finally you're out, and then boom. This bit I got confused as fuck about. Yeah, like this bit is weird. You literally has to have this dot here. Because it's not there, it doesn't work on those. And of course the pistons take any kind of weak power from here. Yeah, and actually that wasn't the bit I got confused about. I think it's later on. Straight into this. Or on top. Yeah, there's one which is just on top. Wait. No, not you. Yeah, that's just going straight into... Well... I can't... No, that's just the outline, isn't it? Yeah, it is the same height. I wish I could look at it without looking at it, sort of thing. Yeah, it is definitely contiguous, isn't it? I was thinking, does this piston go a bit higher? It doesn't, no. No, it's just the box. But you can see this block. It's just a small block. It's a bit smaller than the slab. And, yeah. But that is seen as going into the top of it. That's the kind of funny thing, isn't it? Let's just do that again. So the redstone just goes into the top. It won't go into that though, will it? No, that's not why. That's not an example. Obviously, that one works. The example I wanted is this one. Yeah. But the point is that if you had it like this, nothing happens. But as long as you have, so what was the setup here actually? It just goes into the block, and then the piston is below. Yeah. So the piston would be here. This block would be here. So that should work, right? Yeah. Obviously, you wouldn't do it like that, but yeah, you'd have to do it like that. You couldn't do it like this, though, could you? You have to do it like that, right? That's kind of an interesting setup. Like, isn't there no way you can extend that somehow? You couldn't have this here, though, right? Just trying to think. So you go like that, and then you have this one here. No, because the signal won't go through the piston. So how would you get it to go round, I wonder? I mean, you wouldn't. Fair enough, you couldn't lift this one up. Wouldn't you have to have like torches going underneath? So that will turn the torch off when I press it. That won't do anything though. And of course, the torch is a generator, so it's not going to do anything if you do that. The torch cannot transmit 2 blocks below. Yeah, cool, sorry, of course. So that can do that. But then I can't get it to... Sorry, what I just said was absolute nonsense. Of course the dust can do that. Sorry, can it? The dust cannot just transmit that power there. No way. That's not where I want it to be. Let's do it over here. Yeah, it does. Can I not just do that, like... I don't know why, but for some reason I don't think I realised this. No, it's not. Well, that's weird. I don't get that. It can only go down, but the bottom one's not getting any power. It's because this block is strongly powered that it's powering both of them. See, if this block got passively powered, say, how could I weakly power it? Yeah, I want to weakly power this block. So what I would do is I would put a piece of... I'd put redstone into it. So that would just weakly power this block. So it doesn't do anything. So it's only really because I just strongly powered the block. It's not really that interesting, to be honest. Anyway, let's forget about that. I wanted to actually move, but this was actually quite an interesting fact though. But yeah, I would have to... how would I actually get it to go up there? I'd have to strongly power this block. And I'm not sure how I would actually go around doing that. Yeah, not like this, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think this setup works, does it? Because I can't strongly power it. I'd have to get the redstone to go directly into here, wouldn't I? The redstone would have to go directly into here, then it would probably work. Oh, that's right, it's not going directly into that block though. So as long as I make it go directly into the block, right? Let me just... So that will work, right? So I'm weakly powering this and then that will power the piston. But how would I optimize this? I mean, that's an interesting question as well, isn't it? Okay, I'm not going to focus too much on these little things at the moment. Okay, but I still find it interesting. Here we go. Rising edge and falling edge. This is close to where I got to. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. Actually, I want to Like I say, this is going to be like a reboot of this series. I did try and do it before. I remember actually what happened when I did this series originally, and it was that my headphone mic, basically my headphones were literally like on their last legs when I made this video before, this series before. So I want to do this series again this time. Want to do it properly. Want to do more, better, all everything. So yeah. So next time we're going to look at this rising and falling edge stuff and focus a bit more on the redstone stuff. So until then, thanks for watching.